Hey guys, and welcome back to my little realm. If you don't know me, my name is Felicia and I am an industrial designer by day and a small business owner by night. I make a wide variety of things on my Etsy shop and TikTok shop, but today we are going to be focusing on candle making. Candle making is actually how I got my start in my small business back in 2019. Something that really sets my candles apart is they have a unique thing about them that I have never seen anyone else do before, and I hope they don't, please. I worked hard on this. But each and every candle, once the wax melts, a glass vial is revealed and your fortune is inside. Yeah, I've been making candles for about 4 years now, and one of my favorite things about candle making, other than creating really unique, memorable experiences, is the fragrances. Fragrances overall is something that's always been important to me. I have such strong memories of how things smell. I do think fragrances are very personal and really create the perfect atmosphere that you would want in your home, in your office, in your car, wherever you may be. I do think they add such value throughout the day and can really even make your day better. It can relax you, it can calm you, it can comfort you, it can bring you nostalgia or happiness. It can bring you so many things. And that is one of the reasons why I'm making this video today. I wanted to review a company that I've been using for about 2 years now in my candles now, and have really been enjoying the scents and the memories they're making and creating for me. So I wanted to share that with you today and give you my honest review on the company and their scents. And that is Doop Fragrance. I would say that Doop and the Flaming Candle are my main fragrances in my inventory, and they have been for multiple years. I did a review on the Flaming Candle, and now I want to do one on Doop because they've been creating wonderful experiences for me and my customers alike. So let's get into it. So before we get into actually reviewing the fragrances, I want to take a minute to talk about the brand Doop. I think a lot of misconception is Doop is only recreating specific fragrances that already exist in like other companies and maybe like famous Yankee Candle scents and things like that. That is not the case. The term dupe is just saying that they are replicating your favorite scents and your favorite memories and scents. So it can be a very unique scent to their company, but a scent that is memorable or nostalgic to you, such as like some of their fragrances are something as simple as like chai tea. Everyone knows what chai tea smells like. Or they can be more niche, like a 90s video store. So they do more so recreating favorite scents that you remember and not so much favorite scents from other companies. I think that might be a kind of a misconception due to the name. They are unique scents. They're not trying to basically just dupe popular scents from other companies. They are a company from Texas, and they make some pretty high quality products for a pretty affordable price. I would say their fragrance oils are pretty on par with other prices throughout different companies, so their prices are not raising any red flags for me. They do a lot of like limited releases, a lot of very seasonal things, a lot of niche things. So some of their fragrances are kind of in and out, you know, they'll be on their site for maybe 3 months and they'll be gone for good. So you gotta kind of try them while they're there. But then some scents are long-term, have been there since day one, and hopefully will remain there. So without further ado, let's finally get into the fragrance reviews. I do want to say before getting into the fragrances, all of the hot throws are really just as good as the cold throw. When I burn a candle so far in the, 9 scents that I've had, they've all been very, very good. None of them have been like underwhelming or overwhelming or completely changed fragrance. So I do want to say all the ones that I've personally had pretty dang good hot throws. So that's all across the board for all of these scents. I haven't noticed anything that's been really underwhelming or really overwhelming. So I just want to state that I won't be talking about the hot throws for them individually because I haven't really noticed them, you know, any different. They're all very good. I only have 6 oils with me today, but I think I've bought 9 from them total, which is not a lot, but they are ones that I continue to go back to, especially for the more like nostalgic, quirky, kind of unique scents. So here with me I have strawberry mochi, horchata, brown sugar boba, Christmas kitchen, taro milk bun, holiday biscuits, and the ones that I've used before that I don't have with me right now because they're out of stock. I have to restock soon. I would love to do a restock video and trying new scents as well. If you want to see that, comment down below. The other scents I've had in the past are almond croissant, milk bread, and there is another one. Oh, New York City autumn. So I think I'm gonna actually start with the 3 that I don't have with me, but that I know very well, because I've been selling it for almost 2 years now, and they've been some of my best sellers and some of my favorite scents. And the first one I want to talk about, probably my favorite scent, a simple scent, but just so beautiful and perfect and comfy. I love it. And that is called Milk Bread. This scent, like I said, subtle but deep. It's such a deep fragrance. It's a very comfy scent. It's a warm scent. It's a little sweet, beautiful, beautiful scent, and one of my favorite scents of all time. It's one that I have in my house constantly. It literally smells like you just baked a sweet bread in your house. It is so charming. It's rich, it's creamy, it has this like sweet milk flavor to it, and this like buttery bread. It's a crowd favorite, and it's a personal favorite of mine as well. Even if no one bought it, I would buy it to remake the candles for myself. The next fragrance oil that is also one of my favorites, probably top 5 for me, is called Almond Croissant. Simply, I love croissants. I love almond croissants even more, and they perfectly nailed the scent of it. It's perfect. I've eaten way too many almond croissants in my life, and I know the scent, and it embodies it perfectly. It smells buttery and creamy, and you can really get that notes of like toasted almonds and also like little whiffs of powdered sugar even. It's a really beautiful scent, and also very comfy, great for fall. It is a fall scent of mine. Yeah, it smells like you're literally baking them as well. You'll find a theme of mine is I love baked goods scents. They're my favorite. Almond Croissant I've gotten also great feedback on. It smells exactly how you would think it would smell. Yeah, delicious. The next scent, Autumn in New York. I actually got this scent and I was not in love with this scent. I think it smelled like a little too like allspice or clovey for me. It wasn't a bad scent, and I still used it because I recognized that it could be a scent that other people enjoyed, and it did have nice layers to the scent. It was not my personal favorite, but it was not bad. So I want to get the scent correctly, so I'm going to read you what it says on their site. So top notes are soil, wet leaves, and branches. Middle notes are autumn leaves, and the bottom notes are oak moss, smoky incense, and cedar leaf. So it's overall a very like earthy, herbal type of scent. I also lived in New York City. I wouldn't say this rings very true to Autumn in New York. I did play with this scent a little bit and add some of my own twist to it. It didn't change the scent a lot. I sold this one a lot. It was one of my best-selling fragrances, I think mostly due to the name, and that like more, you know, earthy, herbal notes in there. But people really did enjoy it, and it got a lot of good reviews, which surprised me because, like I said, wasn't my favorite, but a lot of people really enjoyed it. So I think if you're someone who likes more of these notes, it would be better for you. I just think reading these notes and then smelling the actual fragrance, it did feel a little inauthentic and a little like fake to me. Next up, let's get to the scents that we have here with us. First one, strawberry mochi. So this one smells good. You definitely smell the strawberry right away, little notes of like cream and sugar. It's a very sweet scent, but it's like kind of overwhelmingly fake again. It's definitely a very synthetic fragrance, which I don't usually love, but I did sell quite a bit of this one. People did really enjoy it. I got good reviews on it. So once again, yeah, not my favorite, but no one complained about it. So I love strawberry mochi, and I would say they get relatively close to hitting the nail on the head. It's a little overly sweet, but it's not bad. Next up, horchata. I love horchata. I live in Chicago. We have horchata everywhere. I get horchata cold brew like my life depends on it. I live in a Latino area, so I know what my horchata smells like. This is not it. This is not it, girl. Right away. So horchata, you know, has like notes of like cinnamon and vanilla and like rice milk. This is my least favorite scent I've gotten from Doop. I love cinnamon, I love vanilla, I love rice milk. This, right when you open it, it's a very pungent scent. Very, very heavy on the cinnamon. You can't really smell much else under that. It's a very heavy cinnamon and a very fake cinnamon smell. This is not what I think of when I think of horchata. Kind of like that red, like the red hot gum. It smells very similar to that, if you've ever had it. However, I did show it to one of my friends who is Mexican, and she said that yes, it does not smell like horchata, but it doesn't smell bad, and she enjoyed the smell. So I decided to give it a go and just put it out there, and it did sell quite a bit. And people really enjoyed it for the most part. And all of them have been pretty positive, except for just a couple saying, you know, a little strong, a little less horchata-y. But overall, I would say like 90% of people actually really enjoyed this scent, and some of them even came back for more. So for me, I don't like this scent, and I will not buy this again, even though it is popular. I think I would look to recreate this scent on my own. Sorry, Doop, this is the only one that I'm like, no. No, no, no. Next up, we have brown sugar boba. This is one. It's a very, very interesting scent. Does it smell like a bubble tea to me? Not really, but it's not far off. I could see it's reminiscent of a bubble tea for me. And I can smell that black tea, and I can smell that tapioca. I don't love it. This is also one of my least favorite scents that probably my second least favorite scent that I purchased from Doop, right under the horchata. Not great, but not bad. It's interesting. It's really hard. It's kind of like an herbally scent. This is also sold, not as many as the other ones that we talked about, but it has sold and it has gotten positive reviews. I will not be repurchasing this one in the future, but I think it's something that other people could enjoy and could really work for their shop. Next, we have something in a similar vein of scents, and that is the taro milk bun. I love taro, I love milk buns, so it's so good. I really like this one. So this kind of reminds me of that, like a cross between like the milk bread and the almond croissant. It's up in that realm of fragrances. It's a little more subtle scent, similar to the milk bread scent. I think maybe, I don't know if they use it in that base. Definitely has the taro, has the milk, has some sugar, maybe even a little bit of vanilla in there. It's a very pleasant scent. Unfortunately, this has not sold very much. I think I had it on my shop for I think the 3-month period. I only sold 1 or 2, and then I never relisted it. But I think for maybe like the summer or the fall, I think I will put this back up and try again. yeah, it's a pretty pleasant scent. I enjoy it. It, you know, has got that like nutty, sweet, creamy. So I would buy this again if my relaunch of this does well. If it doesn't, I probably won't buy it again, but I would get a little tiny dye for personal use, I think. Next up, holiday biscuits. This is a good seasonal scent. It's very, like, it smells like a lot of people's houses during Christmas. It has like, honestly, it's not like a super sweet baked goods scent. So if you are someone who doesn't love a baked goods scent but wants something a little warmer for the holidays, this could be nice. I do want to read you these notes because this is a more unique scent. So top is gingerbread cookies, middle is patchouli leaves, and the bottom is cinnamon spiced pastries. So yeah, you can definitely smell that like patchouli and cinnamon in there. It's a little more on the spicy, like subtle spicy side. It will probably smell like your aunt's house during the holiday season. No joke. I've been to this house dozens of times before. Is it my favorite scent? No, but I do think it's a classic scent and they do a really good job at recreating that holiday home vibe. I think I did get started a little late on my winter scents throughout the holiday season, so I did sell a few of these and I did get some good reviews, but I didn't sell that many and I still have quite a lot of this bottle left, so I'm excited to use it this upcoming winter as well. Alright, and the last scent that we have is Christmas Kitchen. When you read the notes, this is actually very similar to the holiday biscuits and it does smell pretty similar. There are differences. The top, I will say this one is a little bit more harsher, has a little bit more like upfront of that cinnamon. So I think I actually like this one a little bit less. So I think next time I probably won't purchase this one and I'll purchase the holiday biscuits only instead and then try a couple other holiday scents that they have. Not bad, not my favorite. The top notes are cinnamon bark, middle is gingerbread and patchouli, and bottom is vanilla extract. So once again, that cinnamon, the patchouli, the gingerbread, very similar. So I did not actually get to add this one to my holiday collection last year. Things got a little crazy and I didn't get to make as many scents as I wanted. So I think I only had 3 Christmas scents last year, and the holiday biscuits was one of them. But I think they're similar enough to where I can use them kind of interchangeably. Like if I want to kind of mix them, I could. So overall, obviously Doop has some hits and they have some misses, but I think as a whole, they have some very, very strong scents that I will be going back to multiple times, that are bestsellers, that get good reviews, not only from their website, but also the customers coming to me and buying on my Etsy and my TikTok. So I think overall it is one of the better fragrance companies. Like I said, this is my main go-to, as well as the Flaming Candle. I've tried multiple different fragrance companies that I may have used once or twice and just never went back to, where these, you know, Doop, I will go back to again and I'm planning to soon. I think I bought from them twice before and then I will buy from them a 3rd time soon. As to where the Flaming Candle, I don't know, I may have bought from them 10 times at this point at least, and definitely will continue to buy from them as well. So yeah, comment down below any scents you want to see from Doop or the Flaming Candle or even another company. Just let me know what you want to see and what you want to get a review on. So that's it for today. I hope you liked this review and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell button. See ya.